What is going on, guys? This is Victor here with livingleanandmean.com, and I want to talk to you guys about optimal training programming for natural, drug-free athletes. You see, this is one of the most common questions I get. I probably get asked this every single day. What is the optimal way to train for, regular guys, regular folks? And I have 3 answers for you. I will give you my 3 preferred training splits, and then I will explain to you why I think those 3 training splits are optimal for natural athletes. So, for one, you have the full body routine performed 3 days a week, where you, like the name implies, train your body, train all your muscle groups, your major muscle groups, 3 days a week. Another one that I really like is a push-pull split. It's probably my favorite training split for natural athletes, myself included. And then the third one would be a upper body, lower body split, where you train upper body twice a week and lower body up to twice a week. So with all these 3 training programs, you would be in the gym, you would work out 3 to 4 days a week. I do not recommend more frequent training. I do not recommend anyone train more than 4 days a week, unless you're, using additional help, drugs, all that good stuff. If you're just training to get jacked naturally, you need to prioritize recovery. You need to make sure that every time you step inside the gym, you're somewhat recovered. Not 100%, but you're recovered so that you can actually push yourself to the next level. You can push your body. At least on 1 or 2 different exercises, you can push yourself to the next level. Meaning you can get stronger, add a couple of repetitions here and there, or add weight if you train at the gym, or if you do calisthenics, instead of just adding repetitions, you can also perform more difficult exercise variants. So a 1-arm push-up, for instance, unilateral work like a pistol squat, and all that good stuff. So there's a lot of variations, a lot of exercises you can play with when focusing on calisthenics or bodybuilding. The thing you need to emphasize with your training split is recovery and strength development. So if you do not recover between those sessions, meaning if you're in the gym 5, 6, 7 days a week, you will not be able to progress in your workouts. You will not be able to add weight, to add repetitions, and you will stagnate. You might have a nice pump, in the gym, but that will subside quickly. So in order to truly develop your physique, you will have to move that needle forward over time. You will have to get better over time, and there's no 2 ways about it. And I've never seen my clients benefit from higher frequency and higher training volume. So 4 days a week is as good as it gets. And in fact, I feel like 3 days a week is even preferred for most natural athletes. If you're more advanced, and you can get away with 4 sessions if you're more advanced and if you recover properly. So if you're eating enough food, then you can get away with 4 good training sessions. If, on the other hand, you're in a calorie deficit, you're trying to lose weight, 3 days is your best bet, because in a calorie deficit it will be much more difficult for your body to recover, because it does not have all the fuel, all the substrates to rebuild and recover between sessions. So what ends up happening is you drive up cortisol because you're overexerting yourself in the gym, and you cannot balance that with your food because you're not eating enough food to actually sustain yourself. Okay, you're trying to lose weight, and you need to create that negative energy balance with your nutrition, and a little bit of that with your training as well, but it's not conducive to higher frequency training, not at all. If on the other hand you're in a mass gaining phase and you're eating 4,000 calories a day, you probably can get away with 4 sessions a week if you're improving. And that's really the key point here. I mean, without trying to ramble on for hours on end, if you're improving with what you're doing, if you're getting stronger consistently, keep doing what you're doing. If on the other hand you're struggling and you're looking for ways to improve your gym performance and your physique development, cut down on the frequency and the total volume of your workouts and refocus on strength development, refocus on making consistent progress in the gym. That's really where you'll get 95% of your development, of your gains, so to speak. It's not going to be from that pump work, or it's not going to be from being in the gym all day and just pumping up your muscles with light weights. That is mostly meaningless. I say mostly because there is a time and place for that kind of training, but that's only at an advanced stage, when you have your strength basis covered, when you can do your muscle ups, your one arm push-ups and all that good stuff. If you've gotten strong over the years, you can get away with that pump work. If on the other hand you cannot even bench press your own body weight, or 1.5 times your body weight, you have no business focusing on pump work or doing additional pump work. You gotta strength first. You gotta focus on getting strong first, and then you can play around with higher frequency, higher volume, all that stuff, okay? And to close this discussion down, the optimal training split for you, for a natural athlete, is the one that allows you to recover between sessions and to make consistent improvements over weeks and months. So ask yourself this question with your program, with what you're doing right now. Have you gotten stronger in the last 4 weeks? Have you improved on any exercises, or on a handful of exercises? If not, it is time to reevaluate, and it's time to readjust your training program. So pick a full body split program where you train every muscle group, every major muscle group 3 days a week, or a push-pull split 3 to 4 days a week, or choose a upper body, lower body split, again where you're training 3 to 4 days a week. You would be doing upper body twice and lower body 1 to 2 times per week. And that is that. That's really all you need to know about programming. Get stronger, get better over time, and you'll get those gains. So November is coming up, and I have a little challenge here that I want to do, because I've been slacking on these videos on my YouTube channel, and I've gotten so many questions lately, and I haven't really been able to address many of those. So I will make one video a day for every day in the month of November. So that's a little challenge here for myself to keep this discussion going. And in those videos I will answer your questions. So I will answer questions I get on Instagram, or email questions, or client questions that I have when those things come up, and then I will address those frequently asked questions, and we'll get this conversation started. Anyhow, thank you guys for being here. We'll talk soon. Victor out.